They say old walls remember everything, the laughter, the secrets, the footsteps of those who came before. But this time, the walls of Downton Abbey were about to witness something they had never seen before: silence. The kind that follows when a fortune disappears overnight and pride becomes the only thing left standing. Morning breaks gently over the estate. The sun slides across polished marble and golden frames, wrapping the great house in its usual comfort. Servants move quietly below the grand staircase. Mrs. Hughes checking trays, Daisy polishing silver, Carson standing tall like time itself. For them, Downton isn't just a home. It's order, it's purpose. Upstairs, Lady Mary stands by her window watching the light touch the far hills. Her father's words echo in her mind. "The land will outlive us all." Anna enters softly, announcing that breakfast is ready. Down the hall, Edith is already writing at her desk, her pen racing against time. Lord Grantham walks through the corridor with quiet authority, greeting the staff with his usual calm. Lady Cora joins him, her smile gentle as she speaks of her mother's investments in New York. For a brief moment, everything feels steady, old, proud, and safe. Then comes the telegram, a small envelope, laid neatly beside Lord Grantham's plate. The air shifts before anyone even knows why. The laughter fades, the clock grows louder. He opens it, reads it once, then again. His face changes. The smile vanishes. He folds the paper carefully and sets it aside, pretending nothing is wrong. But the silence says everything. Later in the study, Cora reads the telegram with shaking hands. Her voice is barely a whisper. "All of it?" Robert nods. "Every cent. The markets have collapsed. The money is gone." The words hang in the air like smoke. Outside, the wind scatters leaves across the grounds. Inside, everything that once felt eternal now trembles. At breakfast, the family senses the storm before it's named. The Dowager Countess looks up from her tea. "So," she says dryly, "the Americans have ruined not only themselves, but us as well." Edith asks quietly, "What happens to Downton?" Robert's reply is heavy. "We must face the truth. The estate will have to change. Change." The word no one wants to hear. That night, Downton glows under chandeliers that no longer sparkle with joy. Fear fills the air like a shadow. Mary stands near the fire, her voice steady and sharp. "We can't wait for miracles. Sell the unused land. Modernize the farms. Machines will save us where pride cannot." Her father's eyes flare. "Downton has survived for centuries without machines tearing its soil. We will not trade heritage for steel." Edith's calm cuts through the room. "Then what will we do, Papa? Wait until there's nothing left to save?" For once, Mary doesn't argue. Their rivalry softens into alliance. Survival makes equals of them all. Cora speaks softly, her voice tired but true. "Change isn't betrayal, it's survival." But Robert's pride stands tall. "Downton is my duty. If it falls, I fall with it." The Dowager lifts her cup, her words as sharp as ever. "Pride makes a fine companion, but it never cooks supper." The silence that follows is colder than the frost outside. Downstairs, the servants feel the tremor. Carson whispers, "Something dreadful has happened." Mrs. Hughes nods. "Ah, you can feel it in the walls." Fear spreads quietly. What happens to the people when great houses fall? Daisy stirs soup without speaking. Thomas hides his worry behind a smirk. Anna and Bates hold hands in silence, choosing hope even when it feels thin. Winter arrives early that year. The grand dinners fade, the fires burn smaller, the laughter grows rare. But in that cold, something unexpected begins to bloom: kindness. Lady Mary learns to walk among the workers, her sharpness replaced by resolve. Her husband, Henry, lifts crates beside them, his hands dirty with honest work. "You don't have to do this," she says. He smiles faintly. "If we want Downton to live, we all must work for it." She looks at him and, for the first time, understands that dignity can live in humility too. Edith writes a column called Hope in Hard Times, sharing stories of neighbors helping neighbors, of bread shared when money runs out. Her words reach people far beyond Downton, words that make even her believe again. Below stairs, the servants share what little they have. Mrs. Hughes whispers, we still have enough to give. Even in loss, they keep giving. That, too, becomes their legacy. Spring comes quietly. The estate opens its gates again, not to nobility, but to farmers and villagers. Empty land becomes new life. Fields stir with work and laughter. The Crawleys, once divided by rank, are now united by purpose. One evening, Lord Grantham and Lady Mary stand on the terrace as the sun fades. "I thought Downton would die with me," he says softly. Mary shakes her head. "It won't die, Papa. It's only learning to live again." For the first time, he believes her. Inside, Cora writes letters for opportunity instead of luxury. Edith helps rebuild the paper. Even the Dowager, half amused, admits, the future, it seems, has rather decent manners. The house feels alive again, not as a monument to wealth, but as a home built on courage and grace. As night falls, the great halls grow quiet. The servants laugh faintly below. Mary walks the corridors she knew as a child, her footsteps echoing softly against the walls. Every corner feels smaller, humbler, yet somehow more real. Lord Grantham sits by the fire, reading a farmer's thank you letter. His eyes fill with quiet pride. "They built Downton for honor," he murmurs. "We rebuilt it for hope, and so it stands, not in grandeur but in grace. Empires rise, fortunes fall, but hearts that refuse to surrender. They build legacies that never fade.